and welcome back to Spiritual Growth Tarot and Astrology. I'm Denise, and this reading is going to be devoted to checking into Steve Bannon. Let's check in to see how the eclipses that have happened, or one that's already happened, another one happening on the 28th, how they are affecting him. So anyway, let me just swap out cameras here and get this going for you. I'll be right back. Okay, so this one is, like I said, Steve Bannon. What is your future, Mr. Steve War Room Bannon? Mr. Build the Wall. No, let's just take all their money. Ugh, this guy's so gross. Stevie, Autumn at Black and Gold Tarot calls him, I'm sorry, Black and Gold Tarot and Astrology. She calls him Stevie Three Shirts. I love it. Okay, Steve Bannon, what is your future? I know these eclipses have to hit us all, so how's it going to go for you, Steve Bannon? Okay. Ooh. Huh, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's about like him right there. And there. Ooh. He's not married, so I don't know who this is. Someone close to him, though. And then there's this other woman. Oh, maybe he was married at one time, and maybe somebody turns him in. I'm going to keep going because I've got a little interesting story going on here. I would think he's too gross for any woman, but hell, I don't know. Hookers. Well, let's keep going. I didn't expect to do a whole... Yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay. And then here he is. Okay. He is exiting the reading to the past. So, Stevie Three Shirts, thank you, Autumn, for that. He has nowhere to go except for his future is the past. He has to, take what's that word? Atonement. There's atonement for the past. And the past, of course, I'm starting down here because his card did come through. His past is all about lies, cheating, and trying to evade any issues that come his way. But he's like an enemy of the people. And he's probably going to try and negotiate something when all the real shit hits the fan, because it's coming. And I feel like this is someone connected to him that gives the information. Because look at this line here. There's documentation of some type. It could be audio, video, whatever, but it could be all three forms or more of communication. And it just levels him, and it could be his wife and maybe his mother-in-law, or ex-wife and mother-in-law if he was ever married, or if he hasn't been married, this would be an important woman, and then an older woman as well. Well, they both would be, older, I would imagine, who give up something, some information, and this is all sneaking up behind him, and he's helpless to it. He's also being watched by the DOJ, of course. I mean, he was there at that hotel, what is that, Washington hotel? Can't remember the name of it. The one that Trump bought. Yeah, so... And then all his crap on, he's always just talking trash. This guy is like the kind of person who just likes to blow things up and doesn't care about life. There's no life's, you know, nothing like that he cares about. He is a drug addict and a drinker. You know, probably uses something to get up in the morning and something to go to sleep at night, and alcohol in between. He's living within this poverty consciousness. His health is terrible. All of these cards are weighing down on him, and all he can do is look to the past to try and heal the future. But he's not into that. He's just into blowing shit up. So his future is ruh-roh, you know, subpoenas, depositions, all those different things. And, well, he's already been sentenced, but I think he's on some type of like house arrest. Maybe they're going through the appeal situation, but there's going to be more discovery that comes out, and he's headed in this huge judicial process, and there's something with the J6 committee report as well. And Jack Smith has some piece of the pie in there coming for him. And it has to do with money. And I imagine that, and there's a younger gal that's going to be giving some information as well, a younger and an elderly gal. And he just, at some point, is not going to be able to, well, he probably doesn't think very well anyway, considering, all things considering, with these cards. And the fact that he's just crazy. Yeah, I have to look and see later on, or maybe you guys can just clue me in, because I have a session in a while, so I'm not going to be able to do another reading or have some time till later this afternoon. But if I can get this uploaded in time, maybe you guys can let me know his personal life there. It's like, ugh, who would even be involved? But maybe at some point he was. Because, you know, the main female is always, you know, the counterpart, partnership to the main male. It's not someone else. The someone else's could be the mature woman and the privileged lady. But they're giving something up that's just going to make him feel very, very bad, very helpless, unable to do anything about it other than, you know, make, well, to try and atone at some point. And the way he's going to atone is he's going to be locked up and broke. Locked up, broke, and bad health. That's his future. And Jack Smith is coming for him. Now, this is normally my Jack Smith card, but it doesn't have to be. And if it's not, it would still be, you know, the rules and regulations, the things that a person is responsible for. So, but I do feel like it is Jack Smith, and I do feel like it's part of the whole J6 investigation, and how he was out there with his mouth just, you know, doing everything and trying to organize for Trump to keep him in there. And remember, he's the one that spouted off saying, there's so, see, that's the thing. This guy is like the gift of blab. He has said so many things to incriminate himself that, you know, it's all out there, part of public record. And it's been discovered, and that's all coming down on him. Because he's the one that was, you know, out there saying, well, the plan is we're just going to say Trump won, whether he wins or not. This was before, you know, the election. We're just going to say he wins, or he won, and then we have this backup plan to put everything in place. So he's just the worst. So, but in his future, he's going to, I think Jack Smith is going to be in partnership with bringing him down, and I think he will be imprisoned. And there's some younger woman that's even working with the DOJ and working with Jack Smith to help bring it through. There's some exchange of information coming in here. Yeah. And he will go down in, I believe, in prison as being seen as like just the big liar and the big grifter. I'm surprised we don't have the thievery card in here. And this would be, when it comes to the, you know, we build the wall fraud, and then that Chinese friend of his, the Chinese billionaire that was on the yacht that when they came and, you know, took him away, when they came, boarded the yacht, U.S. Postal Service, Coast Guard, went and boarded the yacht and took those guys off. And this would relate, this card would relate to that still hanging over him. And this line here as well, with that we build the wall. So he is in trouble on so many different levels. It's not just J6. There's this whole community of people that want to see him locked up and stopped. And they're going to get it. And he's going to have this bad health hanging over him because he's always had bad health. He might try to negotiate something to get out of it, but it won't work. Any of his negotiations will fail. Yeah. So, okay. Well, thanks, you guys. And I'll just get this uploaded and send you big hugs as always. Okay, bye.